Hello, everyone. This is Wednesday, May 27th, and I'm outside again today. It's sunny and warm. Hard to believe that just, 2 or 3 weeks ago we had some snow, and now we're 75, 80, 85 degrees. The verses today have to do with guidance, and before I get to the ones in the book, I had an interesting comment forwarded to me. Someone was talking about Psalm 23, very familiar, and pointed out that in that psalm it talks about the Lord going ahead of us. The Lord is my shepherd. He guides me into paths of righteousness. The Lord being present in that even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. So he's beside us, with us. And then he's behind us. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life. So kind of the idea of coming up from behind. So he's in front, he's with us and behind. And that fits very well with this idea of guidance. Of course, there's a lot of silly ideas. People say, well, if the third car is red, then I should marry Susie, that kind of thing. That's really not too good. God has given us a mind. We can pray, meditate on the scripture. We can consider circumstances. These things come together. We shouldn't just be looking for signs willy-nilly. Sometimes we just have to decide. Today we're having chicken. But we do need to take all things in with what the Lord has in mind. The first verse I have is a proverb, and it's a reminder that we're not always in charge. Proverbs 16:19. In his heart a person plans his course, but the Lord determines his steps. How many of you made plans for February, March, April, May, June, and now you find those plans have changed beyond any individual person's control? So we know that this can happen. We make plans, we should make plans, but we don't know how things are going to work out. Psalm 48, verse 14. For this God is our God forever and ever. He will be our guide even to the end. So we make a plan, we follow a route, but we still have a guide. If we fall off the path, we still have a guide to help us if we're looking for wisdom. Proverbs 11:5. The righteousness of the blameless will make a straight way for them, but the wicked are brought down by their own wickedness. This is an interesting theme in Scripture where sometimes the punishment that comes to people who make bad choices, evil choices, foolish choices, isn't that God zaps them, it's that they make foolish choices and then they get into trouble. They fall into a pit that they dug for themselves, it says in one scripture. And that's what this one has in mind. To choose right, generally speaking, is to choose a safer, better way. The wicked choose ways that are dangerous and bring all kinds of trouble in the long run. And finally, Proverbs 3:6. In all your ways, acknowledge him, and he will make your paths straight. So not just, you're in high school and you want to know what college to go to, or you are dating and you want to know if you should get married, or you're looking for a job if you want this one or that one. Not just in some of those unusual circumstances, but it says, in all your ways acknowledge him and he will make your paths straight. He'll get you where you need to go. All right, so there's some verses and some ideas on guidance. Yesterday I put up a video on the Facebook page having to do with a thing called Stone Soup. If you missed that, check it out. Basically, when the English congregation meets on Sunday, I'm asking you to bring a short passage of scripture or a verse, or a couple of sentences that you can share of how God has been with you during this time that we have all been separated from each other. And we'll throw them all into a pot and make a stew out of it. We'll share those in the service. If you want to figure out what in the world I'm talking about with Stone Soup, You can check the email that I sent out to all the members who I have the emails for. If I don't have your email, get that to me, text me, email me, call me, and I can include you. Or you can also go back to the Facebook page and look at the one that says Stone Soup. By the way, I'm wearing a Hawaiian shirt. I was yesterday. Sunday is Hawaiian Shirt Sunday. So not only are we meeting, but you don't need to have a necktie on, men. You can just wear a bright colored shirt, ladies. Doesn't have to be Hawaiian. Hawaiian shirt just means wear something bright, wear something colorful. All right, that's enough. I've wandered around the circles a little bit today, but hope to see you again tomorrow. And also if you are here in Madison on Sunday. Goodbye.